Well, I just learned you can start recording by pressing the pause record command. Interestingly, the shortcut. Anyway, it's part 2, guys. Welcome back to the mission for water. Or some kind of beverage. Or pills. Let's see what's going on. We need to get into town quick. Our stats are getting nerfed by our lack of liquids.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
And that's still gonna take a lot of paperwork. We gotta go. No more messing. So we're trying to get to there. Edgewater is giving me hope of water. Let's hope that's not just a cruel jog. A marauder? It's a marauder. Shit. I'll be careful, we're playing on the decent difficulty here. We're on the oh, they killed a resident. Shit. Screw it.
Hiding! Attack! Get away!
Shit. Shit, I'm gonna die. My heal. Oh, shit. No damaged weapons. I didn't even get to read that because I'm trying to survive. Someone died. Some bleeding maybe? Oh, look at this guy, he's run all the way up there. Shit. Whoa. Need to heal again. Let's use the slowdown thing. Yeah, bitch is still alive. I get up it? Not really. Maybe my stats are down as well. Because of my lack of water. Oh gee, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I can sneak up on this guy maybe. Shit. You're hungry and need to eat. In supernova difficulty, you must eat every few hours to prevent starvation. Consuming food will clear your hunger and prevent starvation for a few hours. Without eating, your hunger will get worse over time in 4 stages, reducing your strength, charm, and perception at each stage before eventually death. I'm gonna die anyway. Shit, man. That pop-up came up at completely the wrong time for me. Alright, it's a good thing because we only just saved anyway. Ah, boy. So let's, welcome to Supernova difficulty, guys. Welcome. Welcome. Am I going the wrong way now? This way. I'm sure there's gonna be people playing Supernova and they're gonna be like cakewalking it, but yeah, I'm getting challenged here. Lack of food. Well, mainly water. I'm gonna go up this way this time, see if I can get sneak on some of these guys. There's stuff over there as well. A couple of hooligans and stuff. Maybe we can get some look out. I think it's best we go to the I don't know. Maybe we should avoid conflict for now. We can get some supplies. Because all of our attacks are weaker because of our stats being dropped, like dexterity and stuff as well. So we'll come back. And I think it's affecting our various things. Oh, is that more bad guys? Oh no, these are friendlies. Those graves. Yeesh. Well, good news is anyway, guys. Stream-wise, live stream-wise, a PC. I've got the laptop fixed up proper now. Swapped the video files in OBS for YouTube stuff instead. From the channel, which should mean what seems to be meaning less memory resources, which means less overloading, which is better for all the platforms recording wise. So that's pretty awesome. So it should be practically almost ready. Lifetime net value 3092 bits. Theodore Granger. Lifetime bit value or net value measured in how much you earn. It's a very corporate world. That's a coffin. Maybe these are the tools they used to dig up.
Hey, where'd you come from?
Oh, that thought, sir. I ain't stealing. Last thing I want to do is to say hi as start stealing shit. Some people don't get stone, they get wood. Maybe they didn't have their high enough net worth. Very possible. Examine. Lifetime net value 6,385 bits. Samuel Cadden. Oh wait, did I forget we need water? I better stop messing around. Otherwise we're gonna die of first station. Put my gun away. There we go. Oh, I know, game. I know. Don't worry. We've got food. We're okay for food. Let's deal with the food thing right away. We've got plenty of food. It's the liquids we're in trouble with. What should we eat? Meat, base half fish sticks. Last 2 minutes. Does that work for us? That's a bread. Ration pills. I'm gonna use the weakest thing, I'd say. Let's use this one. Alright, that solves our hunger problem. Still needing a drink.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
Yeah.
I could really go for some salt too.
Too late. Add the last one of the
Beats working
4.
at the cannery.
Not.
I could really go for some salt tuna.
You too as well.
Beats working at the cannery. Huh? What? I
Alright.
wasn't dozing off.
Beats working at the
They got their
cannery.
script. And they're sticking to it. Hey Silas, what's up, man?
Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
Oh, that makes a difference. I get why I would say that, actually, but still.
It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by them. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Okay. My name is Leon Fred Dango, aka The Integer. Well met.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you.
Nope.
Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Okay, who did we talk about? A power reggae.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
I kind of work in health insurance, but depends on the work. Are you offering something here?
Edgewater is a
Something
company
legal?
town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork.
Rent. then.
Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Oh no. Must have become a can't pay, we'll take it away type dudes. That's what's owed to you. They're making people pay for their own graves though. Like as in renting them type of thing.
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
Well, you said it though. And you can't do this yourself because...
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Tis true. I suppose we could use the money, as long as we don't have to rough anyone up too much.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Good thing we got the silver tongue. Why is he special though? What do you mean by special?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Okay, he's worrying me now. Where can we find these fools?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Abernathy's probably a brown bread. We got some other lines of query.
Yeah?
That must be in bad shape if it's keeping you employed. Yeah, that's supposed to, because he's dealing bodies, right?
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
I love this background music as well. It's very subtle and thingy. The thing is, have I got my audio balanced still? Yeah, everything's at top. Okay. And it's not so loud at the beginning like it was. Not worried about this plague then?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
So how long have you been at this racket then, sir?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life?
Okay.
Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only
Fresh
problem
air.
is the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
I'm kind of confused. So people are paying for these in advance, right? It looks like. Wow, yeah, you lose a lot of people to marauders then?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
Oh, for loot and such. I'm guessing for loot.
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property.
What?
If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
Okay, interesting. Thanks, Silas. That was an interesting chat. Thanks for the work as well. We'll see if we can collect this money for you. Hopefully we don't have to rough anyone up too much. I hate that you take your gun out automatically when you talk to people. Kind of stupid. Best I could see the object. Shit, I missed it. You know what it's saying though. Let's sort this water thing out real quickly. I don't want to dally too much looking around. I'll get water. Edgewater, let's go. Must be water in here. Or water source. Don't want to look around too much just yet. I'll get the water. I'll get the water. A transition to Edgewater. A name like Edgewater, they must have water, right? Or at least water pills, surely. Imagine we go into Edgewater and there's no water source. That would be ridiculous. 6,000 XP though. Or 600 even. I got my gun out again for some reason. Corporate guard. What's up?
Spacer's Choice takes care of its own. They start asking you for some medicine, come tell me. I'll set them straight.
Okay.
Spacer's Choice takes care of its own.
Again, you pop out your gun every time you talk to someone.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Do I have to listen to that? Oh, I can't save, can I? Is she gonna get pissy if I open this? Doesn't seem to have any red on it. Seems to be fine. I'm gonna catch sickness, am I? Do you know what? I best find some... Oh gosh. These are kind of the space rats, I think. I'm gonna kind of look for water first, guys. Yeah, I better do that first. Hold this back for now. Let the rats get out. Barber shop. I think there's someone owes us money in there. The grave job. Cantina. Cantina says that a place where you get water. Maybe a general store as well. There's a trust cantina discard 50 XP. At a general store as well. I hate that you can't like open anything or interact with anything without you taking out your weapon. It's really disappointing. That's a steal. Oh there, Julius. What's up, man?
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All
Damn.
I've got is gourmet.
Alright. Now we can find parts for our ship.
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
Alright, thanks. Let me ask some other things before we do some trading.
Go right ahead.
What's your take on this place then?
What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now?
I'm guessing you can't say anything bad, right?
Fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
Yep. Only the right man would want to live here. Bristol Mars is prettier than Edgewater. I'm glad you're so optimistic, sir.
I have every reason to be. I caught a real break working in a place like this. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
Actually, there was.
Go right ahead.
Anyone we should watch out for?
Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here.
Still with this plague.
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Apart from the sick bay, yeah? Is there a reason you feel like you have to... Yeah.
You have got the wrong idea about me. I've got nothing that needs hiding. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness. But the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
If you work hard, you won't be sick. That doesn't make sense, sir.
Spend enough time in the Spacer's Choice family, and you will come to understand. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
I see. And if you don't?
Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
Company policy, man. Alright, see what you got. You got
Music
some water?
to my ears.
Some pills. Your measurement skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill. And it is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Alright. I don't want weapons just yet. I want complete water stuff. That's this. Adrenaline boost movement speed, no. Nicotine, no. Cigarettes, what the hell? Frozen dinner. Noodles. How much is this stuff? 19.6. Jeez. No, no. This is not what we want at all. It must be the cantina. That's pretty expensive. Alright, well let's sell the junk. Uh, 83 ATG. Charges a lot for repair. It's cheaper to repair yourself. Don't do that. Don't do that shit. 2% discount. Jeez. What's this thing? Alright, no, I don't want none of this stuff right now. Pills. This is my stuff. Alright, well, thanks, I guess. Doesn't say steal or anything, but alright. Shit. Guess we got to get used to the gun being out every minute. It's kind of goofy. Sure they'll patch it maybe. Is that cantina thing? Must be drinks in here. Taste of freedom. With Spacer's choice. Now have extra added artificial ingredients at no extra cost. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, so you know it's good stuff.
We can have another 0G.
That's all theft.
Huh? Carry on. Move along.
Talkative.
Just gotta keep our heads up.
And get drunk.
Sorry, I've got a lot to do.
Like drinking.
Just gotta keep our heads up. Sorry, I've got a lot to do.
Drinking.
I don't have time for this.
Drinking.
Just gotta keep our heads up.
Drinking. Oh. Who's this? El Capitan?
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to where am I again?
You drunk? Yeah, you're drunk.
What? No, I'm Winslow. Lester Winslow. Says so right on my permanent record.
Yeah, don't vomit on us, man.
Oh, it's fine. I'm only on my third bottle.
Third, you know.
I don't start heaving up my guts as long as I can count to 3. Company lets me imbibe as much 0G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet?
Injured?
Yep. Got my mitt stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on 0G brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotion.
5%. Guy's rolling in discounts. Like you need a surgeon, bruh.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Okay, well enjoy your alcohol, sir.
Hey, it's the visitor. Come back
Let's see
for
if there's
another
anything
round.
else. How's the hand, though?
Numb to the bone thanks to 0G brew. 0G brew. It's an ale that's good for what ails you.
Oh yeah, we read that in the sales package. Okay, thanks.
We don't get a lot of visitors.
Oh.
Spacer's Choice takes care of its own.
Spacer's Choice takes
All right.
care of its own.
Just gotta keep our heads up.
Alright, you bunch of bums. Let's talk to the bartend.
I don't know you.
Hello, Amelia. I'm the Fredango in it. Can lie there. Nice to meet you too. Everyone's so friendly and welcoming in this town. Yeah.
We don't welcome trouble. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Oh man, perception. I got charmed though, so they're not going to serve me a drink. We'll find an establishment. Bish bosh. A bunch of drunken slobs and one ugly bartender. Oh! Wow. Don't do that one. Unless you're playing a scumbag.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles.
I can imagine.
Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately.
Such as sounds like a job
I
to
can
me.
get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Are people that leave the company? What's this deserters thing about?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to
It's
make
like freedom.
quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
Let me see what you have to drink first before we do anything
Coming
else.
right up.
Alright, here we go. What's this? Plain and pure water. Lovely. She only got 3 though, and it costs a shitload of money. That's crazy. Is there not a tap? Dehydrated water tablets. It costs 40. And then Zook flavor teas. Mine attributes +1 last 30 seconds. Water hydrate. Does this do the same? Let me just check something here. It's just a thingy. That's what they're drinking in this place, which makes your dexterity go down, perception down, your charm down, and your personality up. That's about it. We're good. Energy brew, caffeinated. This is like your monster. Minor attributes +1. We need to go on for just a couple more hours. Stream juice. I don't mess with that stuff though. I don't mess with that natural shit. We've got 98 bits. It's gonna cost us all our money. Alright, I'll tell you what we do there. We're gonna buy 2, so I'm just thinking what the best ones to buy. Let me see. 9% water. Gooey drink, body attributes +1. Last 30 seconds. It's crisp, it's delicious, it's nutritious, it's water. Now 11% more natural water flavouring. So it's not water basically. We know about the pills already at last 30 seconds as well. They weigh the same. They weigh the same and they cost the same. So for all intents and purposes, I can't see any difference between them. Oh, and this one looks more clunky. And then pure water. That would be my choice. Oh, natural stuff. This one, mine attributes +1. There's no difference. Each tea bag contains the finest natural and artificial flavors. Find the perfect cup of tea. And some good textures going on with this as well. Trip teas, sorted teas, brewed from fine grade tripical leaves, caffeinated. Good stuff. I don't care for those 2. Actually, this one's fine. Actually, this one seems fine. I think the only thing is caffeine. I think the caffeine ones don't do a first. That's the difference. Caffeine's not what you normally drink or should be drinking when you're trying to, you know, dehydrate. If I'm not mistaken. So it's either one of these 2. We'll go for the water. I already selected 2 for some reason. Well, actually it was 3, wasn't it? I don't know. Anyway, we have 98 bits. It costs us 79 bits. We need to buy 2. Because we're on survival mode here. Have we got anything we can sell? Alcohol we can sell. I don't want to really deal with alcohol actually. I think that's going to debilitate us. Is of interest to me. 1 second, guys. Let me do a quick pause. I need to check something. Alright. What else can we sell here? Got more alcohol? Yeah, this can sell. Alright. Use this for 30 bits. I can't buy any more water though. Damn, things aren't cheap here. Thank you, Amelia. Your stuff's not cheap, but it sure is handy. Let's hit it actually. They're pretty low already. No, I won't do that. I could do that actually. I don't want to hit by accident, so I'd rather do it in here. It's not even filled us out. Gee, we're gonna have to make some money real quick, you know. I can't explore this yet, guys. Did I ask about the guy I was looking for? We've got to do that.
I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. Plague got you feeling woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's Choice.
Where can we find this read?
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man.
I'm a busy man as
You
well.
want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
Yeah, she says like it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
Wow. Is there anything else indeed though?
Go ahead.
What's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
No relations for us then. Persuade 26. I don't know how much we got on Persuade. I don't think we got 26. I'm not trying to judge you. Just curious though.
You're the first to ask after me in some time.
Boom.
I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
Some partaking in some hot lemon water. Lovely. Sounds like Spacer's Choice took care of you. You've been scrubbing dishes all your life. Perception. So you had a dream of being a scientist. What happened, man?
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up.
Sounds like
I just
broadcasting.
didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G?
Kind of ironic, isn't it? Because science is meant to be about asking questions. Yeah, there you go. Look, see, science is asking questions is the foundation of science. Exactly. Best scientists ask too many. Yeah. I mean, we're getting the sense that you follow company lines in this world. Clearly, Spacer's Choice took care of you. You've been scrubbing it out. So yeah, science.
Don't talk to me that
get
way,
XP.
please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head.
And you need to...
Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful.
She's got a good face. I like her face. And scrubbing the dishes all your life then?
What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work.
True.
Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either.
Also
Unless
true.
you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out.
Oh man, she's breaking my heart, she is. I want to take her on the ship and show her things now. Get your minds out the gutter, guys. I'm not talking about those kind of things. I've heard about this Byzantium a few times. It sounds like a rich people place, maybe. I guess we can do this one now.
They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong.
Alright, thanks for your backstory.
Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours.
That's fair enough.
So, what's your story?
That's fair enough. Still trying to figure it out myself, or you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
That right? Prove it.
Alright, I'm the last survivor of the colony ship Hope. Everyone else is frozen. Space scientists stranded me on this planet with no way out other than broken down ship. Let's go with that one.
Ah, I know that serial drama. They were playing it just the other night. What was it called? The Last Spacer?
Does no one
You're
know
right.
about this place?
I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon.
Oh man, that's a shame. I told you I just got shot into space by a crazy scientist.
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
Oh, okay. If she was a joke, honestly, I don't even know where I am. Yeah, go on. Tell it about landing on top of a dude.
Look, I don't know what you're blathering about. If you took a blow to your skull, you really should settle down with some zero-G.
Trying to still upsell us.
Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
That doesn't sound great, man. Does sound like she's kind of scared outside. They're probably conditioned to be afraid of outside.
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real
All right.
good to me. The town's been real good to me.
Alright.
I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right
man.
to know.
Wow.
People will talk.
Who cares?
Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
Man. It's a mistake living your life on everyone else. Yeah. So we all got to do our jobs. I imagine you'd want to get out of town. I imagine you'd want to get out of town with the plague and all. I think it's a mistake.
There you go with that thinking again.
Oh man.
Didn't anyone ever tell you it's dangerous?
Wow.
I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
Alright. Good talk, man. I wish I could show a bit more of the world, though, but because that's all we can do for now. Alright, so our water situation is still on minus. This is bad. We're still getting minus stats here, you know. So we're gonna have to get a quest going quickly. Get some money so we can buy some more stuff here. We can't even look around really yet. I'm not going to talk to people just yet, guys. I'm going to get the quest going because a quest going because we need money so that we can get water. We're running out already. Unless I can find a tap. That might be the alternative. It might be the alternative. But I don't know if this game has tabs. Bertie Cotton. Wanted Bertie Cotton. From the Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement, a writ of execution, effective immediately for Bert Cotton. Former vicar, stationed in Edgewater Vicarage, no longer in good standing with Halcyon branch order of scientific inquiry, at large and dangerous, wanted for destruction of company property, murder of company workers in good standing, sedation, and unauthorized use of medical supplies. Generous bounty, payment on delivery, must be able to sign your own name. See Constable Reyes for details. That would be handy. And dandy. Wanted Doc Maybe or Maybell Burgess. From the Space's Choice Department of Retirement again. Rate of execution effective immediately for Maybell Burgess. Former Space's Choice physician, condemned on charges of dereliction of duty. Disappeared from Edgewater with 2 parcels of adrenatime, at large and dangerous. Wanted for destruction of company property, murder of company workers in good standing, vandalism and unlicensed practice of medicine on sedacious criminals. Generous bounty, payment on delivery again. See Constable Reyes. And yeah, finally. Wanted Guillemette Gil Antrim. Same start. Former Space Choice Associate Mechanic terminated from his position as escort from Edgewater, grounds of unauthorized use of adrenatime. Wanted for destruction of company property as ever, murder of company workers in good standing. Now I wonder if they're saying these things. Theft and unauthorized use of medical supplies. I think they're adding things on top. Generous bounty, payment on delivery, must be able to sign your own name as ever. And it's that Reyes fella. Nothing's come up in our quest list for those though. I know we can get some water real cheap.
Wish we had some better rations.
We should keep our voices down.
See, I'm not allowed to talk in this place.
Staying long?
Maybe.
Somebody's been rambling about some colony ship. Wonder what that's about.
Wouldn't you like to know?
We don't get a lot of visitors.
Yeah, it seems.
Staying long?
Maybe.
Spacer's Choice takes care of it.
Alright.
Spacer's Choice
Yeah,
takes care
alright,
of its own.
I'm gonna run out of water again. That's the stupid thing about this. Guess we need that cell though. No, we need that cell because we can't. I don't know if that's gonna help with our travel.
Almost lost a finger.
Yeah, we need to focus on the main for now. Might help our water situation. I'm getting worried about the water situation. I don't want to soft lock myself here. What was that noise? I want to get soft locked. We'll search around and explore once we're in a better situation with the water issue, guys. I know we're in trouble. What's this about? Oh, we've been watched. You see any cameras around, guys? I don't know how theft works in this game, though. And I can't test for science necessarily. I could. I said to load you up, wouldn't I? Oh. Sounds like there's a camera, though. Ooh, elevator music.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting Saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Alright, I guess we can chime in.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
So far so good, I suppose. Yeah, I was told we should speak to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect.
Ooh. Give me the wrong idea, but you're talking about, sir? We ain't got no uniform.
Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker?
Skip the small talk, get to Shipney's Paragon. Got the wrong idea, sir?
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator, sir.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing.
Yeah.
I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Sounds good. Fire myself, though.
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His
That's
legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Mostly abandoned, yeah. What? The sound doesn't sound good.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Orders, I'm guessing. That's that other. Orders, right?
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters. Former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
And why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
Okay. None of what you're telling me is my problem. I've seen it rule. I don't blame those workers for working out. Do we say that?
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Hope I can do this diplomatically. Jeez. How do I recognize this Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other
floating over the head.
deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Lucas must have left town for a reason. If Adelaide doesn't want to come back.
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
I hope so. We'll see what happens.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all
She's
he
got a
knew.
good face.
I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
Oh,
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
We have our first
You will
teammate.
need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Yeah, definitely. She looks pleasant enough.
Great. I got my wrenches and diagnosticators.
Oh, people can die,
and
though.
hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Alright, let's do this. Companions, there we go. You gain a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill, which we already have unlocked. Learn more about your companions in the companion's ledger. Some people may require completing another quest before they will assist you. You can check your quest log for dependencies. Okay, what's up, Parvata?
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Fair enough. You got any water pills or stuff I can take, sir? You don't look like you have any water. Man, I'm running low on water quick.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
Wow.
Got my sights on you.
I bet you have, lady.
You're safer inside the walls.
I bet I am.
Some hull heads running around town talking about lost colony ships.
That's true.
You some sort of freelancer?
Somewhat.
You're safer inside the walls.
Got my sights on you.
You're gonna say the same thing, but in Mel voice?
Running around town talking about
Yeah.
lost
We're good.
colony ships.
What's this? Use. Oh, is that the door? That's a cool lift, I guess. Oh, don't get stuck now. Don't do a Bethesda on me. Here we go. Alright. Very cool teammate. First teammate here. I'm not going to talk to her in the lift in case it like glitches some. Wait till we're outside. She's got a little health bar there on the left. Alright, here we go.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry.
Casual campaigners may have something on their mind. When you see a thought bubble above their head, try talking to them. They maybe have something interesting to say.
Sorry.
And it's the thought bubble.
You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me.
Actually, I do.
It's just Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Alright. What's the other side here? With figures much? Yeah, figures really didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul. They said pretty straightforward to me. If I wanted to deal with nuance, I wouldn't be this heavily armed. Let's move. Oh wow, the clock answer there. Yeah, isn't Striker's the most honest?
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from.
Well, that's
to
what I
Mr.
meant,
Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
But otherwise, you want to go softly, which I was going to do anyway. Can't blame anybody who went to leave. This town's got issues. How long did you know? Does it? Yeah. Oh.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay, we'll do that. What do we talk to the vicar about, though?
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Alright, Pa. I'm gonna call her Pa, guys, I think. Parvati is long and tricky and mispronounceable. So I'm gonna try and go with Pa. Where do we find him?
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it. On account of it being the only clean thing.
I suppose it can't hurt.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
I agree.
That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Wholeheartedly. I don't want to mess them up. What's this do? Spacious choice. You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacious choice. Edgewater Saltuna Cannery. Veterans property. Terminal access. Logs. Edgewater Sultana Cannon facility strictly adheres to Spacious Choice standards of health and safety. Notice. Schedule your sick leave with your Spacious Choice foreman and all supervisor. Be considerate toward other members of the Spacious Choice family. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and improve your scheduled sick leave. All sales must be compensated to the company. See Reed if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. Or try to arrange wage deductions instead. Wow. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with our local vicar. Return to route. Jeez. These guys are hardcore. That's why you have to be careful when you're stealing shit. That guy. That girl saw even. I wonder if we can find any more pills to steal. And can we steal with a companion here? Oh. This place is quite big, actually. Alright, so exit. So you can see the... Oh, jeez. I wonder if they got the Fallout 4 thing that was kind of annoying, which was always judging everything you do. Depending on who you was taking with you, which would mean you have to keep doing those are tedious fast travel.
Hey.
What's up?
Huh?
Okay. Kick me. That kind of didn't work. On account it wasn't a kick. Well, thankfully, even though you take out your weapons, that bones and gears don't mix, by the way. Worker injuries affect our bottom line. Use caution when operating heavy machinery. Thankfully, they don't freak out when you have a weapon out. Otherwise, it'd be a real problem, considering how it comes out so easily automatically.
Sorry, I got a lot to do.
Also, what's the
Something you need?
Let me see. Oh. Never your mother. Oh, we need more perception for that. Okay. We don't have to worry about her hunger or anything like that, thankfully. That'd be problematic. We've already been warned about our clothes. Oh look, it has gone into log, the wanted thing. We haven't spoke to that person that's got the bounties, I'd guess. Quest dependencies, yet. We need to get some money. I still don't see any water source yet, which is crazy. That's crazy. Tis crazy, y'all.
Sorry, I got a lot to do.
Wasn't there said there was a companion menu? Wait a character maybe? Companion log or something? Oh, it says right there. Companion's ledger. This companion ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. You can see their skills, stats, effects, and gear. To change your companion's gear. Oh, we can give them stuff, I think. Oh, we didn't waste that. First select the item you want to swap out, then choose a compatible item to replace it with. You can also change how they behave in combat by selecting their preferred weapon, follow distance, and aggressiveness. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man, we can give them clothes and stuff. Yes. Yes. I say yes because, like, since like Mass Effect 2, right, they stopped doing it. A lot of these kind of games. A lot of these kind of tier games. AAA RPGs. Like, you can't give your companions stuff. A lot of times, so it's like the same thing forever. So it's like pretty awesome that you can give them stuff. Stuff is good already though. Is that something we could use on that? Wait, what we got on? We've got to keep them alive as well, as we have to load the game up because, oh, look at my stuff, it's all below. Wait, their perception's gone down as well then, hasn't it? Which is why I can't do that skill check probably. The water issue. Use these stolen pills real quickly before we get caught with them. Oh, I've already got one of these on, okay. Disrespecting again with the marauder thingy. I'll find better helmets and stuff, obviously, as time goes on. Oh, they got perks as well, that's nice. That's nice. Healthy, boisterous, increasing amount of threat his companion generates when attacking enemies, making them more likely to attack this companion. What? And generates when attacking enemies, making them more likely to attack this companion. So it's like a taunt, I have to say. I think increasing amount of threat this companion generates when attacking enemies, making them less likely to attack this companion. You can go one way or the other. Increase your engineering skill when Pars in this party. 0 and 10. Distance medium. So I think she should stay. Was she a melee person? I think let's make her stay close for now. Weapon mixed. Do we have like a stats for her? Oh yeah, we've got level 2 helmet armor and melee damage, 55 range damage, yeah. Let's keep her close, I guess. Mode aggressive. Aggressive. The companion always engages and attacks when a player enters combat. Offensive. Once told to attack a target, the companion continues to fight until combat is over. Passive. When attacks targets, the companion has explicitly told to. We'll leave it as it is for that. No, for now. Keep her close. She's already level 2, as we are. 389 health. Thinking, what's our health overall? Shit, wrong button. And we have a health score thing. I was looking up top left. I don't think it's there. Probably missing it. May have to go into a different screen. I don't know. Anyway, 329 seems reasonable. Or 389 even. I hope I'm not losing water time in the menus. That would suck ass. That'd suck so bad. Gosh darn it, I can't get to the thing now. Alright. Let's see what she's got. Impact hammer 120. What? And a standard light pistol 110. That stuff's in good condition actually. I hope her condition doesn't drop as well, does it? That'd be kind of crazy to have to manage that as well. That'd be full-blown RPG-ness. Alright. Then I think we're good. Bear in mind at this point our game is still not saved. Alright, so unless it auto-saved somewhere, which I'm not sure. Again, I haven't seen the signals for saving or not yet. I haven't noticed it. Seems to be very subtle. This place is very big. Oh. Right. What's this thing again? Nico pad. It's a cigarette thing, isn't it? Or anti-cigarette thing. And how she feels about stealing. Boink. She's cool. Good. Now our companion is judging us on theft. Oh, we're hungry, I think. Right, let's... Oh, I can't believe we've still got minus on our first. This is wacky. This is wacky. Vending machine discovered where? Oh, corporate trooper. Starship trooper. Where did we see a vending machine? Oh, must be here. Vending machines offers a variety of items purchased mostly from one company. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Trick items on a vendor. Tricked items on a vendor can only be purchased when you have high enough reputation with associate faction, or a hack skill of 40 or higher. A is missing there for some reason. So the hacking is indirect, like automatic. Let's see if we've got some stuff we can sell again here. I think I'm gonna sell this. What's happened? Oh, the screen's all messed up. Alright, that's kind of our bug. There. I sold the thing and it was like cutting off the screen wasn't positioned right. This is very disconcerting. I like the nicotine patch. Nicotine. High range weapons spread minus 50%. Weapons spread minus 50%. Nicotine. Lower range weapons spread plus 15%. Range weapons spread minus 50. What? In high nicotine, low range minus plus 15 plus. I think I'm gonna sell this. It only sells for 1, but whatever. I need a dosh. I need the Wonga. Wongban. Love it. Guess we got upstairs still. It's hard to kind of search around because of food and stuff that's going on. It's pretty tough at the moment. Oh, we can take this. Oops. Take these and sell them. Get some more water. Ooh, don't want to put your hand in there. That's the injuries they're talking about. What's up?
You're some sort of freelancer?
Somewhat. I know. Maybe. Ooh, can we take this stuff? I don't think there's a camera in here, is there? I'll steal this shit. I can't believe there's no cameras in this place. I don't know what that noise was then. That mag pick. Alright, so as long as we're not seen, theft is good. There's no karma. Karma should only really be if you're seen in these kind of things, which is kind of good for me. I feel it's kind of annoying when you steal something and no one saw you. Even if it was from a bad guy in like Fallout and you get done for it still by karma wise. Kind of dumb. Especially from bad dudes and stuff. That doesn't make no sense. Stealing from thieves and murderers should never be bad karma. Especially when you're not seen in doing so. Edgewater says a salt tuna cannery still. Welcome Phileas Granger. Phileas, that's not the guy that sent us out, is it? From Reed Thompson to Phileas Granger, subject medical treatment. Phileas, owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I've sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of the Spacer's Choice family who fell ill to this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstances, distribute your ration of medication to any other worker. We're all in this together. Wow. to keep people working. Personal files. Hack. Oh, we got a hack here. Bypass. Password required. 30 XP for that. Password tenderfoot. Oh, that's the house. One moment. Was the house? Do I have to pause again in a sec? Password tenderfoot. Password accepted. Welcome P. Granger. Let's see what he's got going on. Personal files. Last entry. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me to not report his death in our quarterlies. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell him. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. Wow. Wow. That's wild. That's wild. Alright, we've thefted this room successfully. Nothing dodgy going on there.
You the new worker?
Oh.
Whatever.
Oh,
make it
shoot.
quick, tenderfoot. I'm busy.
You see, the problem is I can't do any skill checks with all these problems that I've got going on. Oops, wrong button. All this food and everything. No. That one. Now I'm tired. Lord Jesus. So now if I go to sleep, I'm going to end up with problems on my own.
Somebody's been spinning a tale about a lost colony ship. Talk like that'll get you reported real quick.
I don't know if this is a little bit too heavy at the moment.
Foreman Granger, mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Wow. What's that fees? Oh, you're part of the collections.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
Alright, so. These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Ah. That's kind of you, I guess.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart.
Oh.
Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Yeah, shame about that. Shot himself.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Must be tough, don't I?
Eugene wasn't family.
Yeah, I figured not blood. I figured not blood. It's just the closest thing to a relative is a colleague. I'm gonna play dumb a bit here.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Wow. I just don't know what to say. What are they gonna do? Arrest his corpse? Pin the bits off the wall or something?
First of all, that's a horrible thing to say.
That's a horrible
Secondly,
thing to say, no?
yes, we did. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it.
Killing yourself
is
is a crime.
Edgewater would have been penalized
I mean,
pretty
it is a
hard.
crime, but, you know.
Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
What if you didn't?
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees. which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Wow, man. Alright. Cool. Cool. I can't believe I'm tired. There's a thingy up there, look. I think it's something. Right there. Ugh. Make sure no one's looking. Zoink. Oh, gee. Alright, we've got to get back to the ship, I guess, now. Get sleeping and get hungry. This is ridiculous.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey. I haven't checked this place properly yet. He looks a bit
Got my
long.
sights on
Well,
you.
she does. What's this? Is it open? Alright, maybe we can collect some payments while we're here. We do need the money. Is the vicar? I hope I can. Was it affecting me being tired now? Fatigue. Temperament. What does temperament affect again? Going to melee, it's attack stuff. Oh no, dialogue as well. I can't lie apparently, which I don't do anyway. I can't sneak. And determination's lower. Those are not big deals right now actually, in the context of things. So we can leave it for now. Yeah. No passive health regeneration, okay, that's alright for now.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Oh, does that mean you're not coming in?
Our place in the universe.
Look at this,
is
I've got to take
fixed.
out guns in church.
Work
Ridiculous.
fortifies the spirit.
I wish it would not be taking out guns.
Talking to the good vicar always lifts up my spirit.
Move along.
Nice.
I don't have time for this. Carry on.
I guess we've got to speak to the Vicar of Dibley. I wonder what kind of fictional take of faith or religion in this context, I guess, they're going to do here. What's this? Pick up Osivar. I can't, it doesn't look like I'm stealing. Okay. What's this D-pad stuff on the screen all of a sudden? Hold. Something. How do I get out of that on the screen? Hold. Something to go backwards, I think. I don't want to do it. In case I end up using something I don't want to use.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
Wow.
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
Wow. It's freaked out.
Talking to the good vicar always lifts my spirits. Our place in the universe is fixed. Work fortifies the spirit. Work fortifies the spirit.
And the wallets, apparently. This one's a nosy Parker.
Work fortifies the spirit.
Hmm.
Our place in the
Alright.
universe.
They do have a lot of repeating dialogue though, huh? Alright, let's see if this guy is of good cloth or if he's dodgy. As they tend to show passes and such in games and entertainment, unfortunately, all the time. Let's see.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well.
Oh, Vicar Max.
How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions,
Ooh.
The quickest way out of town.
Ooh. Well, she wants to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do. Let's go straight for the jugular.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
Oh.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor,
Oops, I should
answer
have
in
options
single
first.
words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Pout deserters. Cut the pout Adeline deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of the group?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Okay, so he's part of the juice. Depends on how well the leader can provide beyond your walls. Boom.
Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for.
Max can wrap this up. What do what would you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Make sure I've got food and water for that, otherwise I'll be in trouble. Sounds like I've got my work cut out for me. Thanks for your time. Is it possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
I figured as much. But why though?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Gosh, we need money so quickly right now, guys. I should think about that banned heretical book. Assume you want to burn it once you get your hands on it. Come on, tell me more.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
We're always serious. We're always serious. Suppose you want to burn it, right?
What? No!
Oh.
I don't want to burn it!
Oops.
I would never... I mean, I just want to... Look, I have a very
To burn
simple
it.
goal here. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Wow, frightening me now. A bit more info, maybe.
It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos.
Evolution or
Not
something.
many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Interesting one, errands. I'll look for your book. We need the money.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Alright, was there anything else in there?
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Everybody.
Please get it.
Yeah.
What would you like to discuss?
How did you know we were outside here?
I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty
sounds
universal
about right.
here. Except for Miss Holcomb, who, for some reason, doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
Inappropriate for maybe this one.
I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Oh wow. Is it your job not to raise the level of spiritual awareness then?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Miserable.
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
What about spiritual advice?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
That's soil selling.
Selling? No. It is free for all who seek it. I'm sorry you don't find these tried and true words of wisdom to your liking.
Is there a religion aspect in this here?
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
Okay. What's OSI stand for? For we picked up something that was OSI.
The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson.
Scientology. How does it work then?
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
Which religion you got there? Follow a preordained plan. Sounds like a lot of fun. What's this aspiration of it then?
We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to grand architects ourselves, after a fashion.
I'm hoping this isn't costing me food time and drink time. Tell us more.
Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices.
I was about to say, he's got to be joking.
I'm kidding. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
Okay, cool. We need to get some new headgear, don't we, Pav? We need some new headgear. We're walking around looking like criminals. Some befitting. Oh, is there anything we can grab in here? Done that optional. Need sleep. We're hungry again already. gosh, man. Doesn't this seem a little bit heavy to you guys? This system. Like it needs patching, maybe. I feel like it's really heavy at the moment. How badly you end up needing stuff so quickly.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
It's pretty damn expensive as well.
We'll get you mostly drunk at half the price. Spacer's choice.
That's some slogan.
Go ahead.
See if there's anything new. You asked me about myself.
Suppose I did. Ready to talk about it?
I'm trying to figure out myself.
What's there to figure out? Stands to reason you work for a company. You ain't Spacer's choice. Could be you're with Auntie Cleo.
We've heard about Auntie Cleo a few times now. That's why I'm Auntie Cleo worker. I don't work for any company. Should I tell her that? I don't know.
You're one of those freelancers then? Running about Halcyon, selling off your loyalties to the highest bidder? Well, good luck trying to figure yourself out. Sounds like you'll need it.
Drink time.
Coming right up.
Gonna need water again. I ain't got no money. Hardly. Why is the order of everything changed? Did I do that? Probably did it myself. I need one of these, but gosh, so broke. 3% discount now, apparently. We've got stuff we can sell, haven't we? Because we stole some things. Can we sell stolen goods? Yeah, tossable blocker. That looks better than the one we got. Who used to hack computers? Complex passwords are a security risk. Difficult to remember and often written nearby. Security recommends using a simple, easy to recall code like 1234 in your supervisor's name. Wow. Unauthorized use of this item is a Class C felony. Bypass shunt. Oh yeah, we picked up some hides, didn't we? Let's sell the junk. 11 bits. Jeez. I need to check something before I sell that stuff, which is 68, 200, 68, 58. One-handed melee. Or better with one-handed, to be fair. Statistically speaking. I think we've got to switch our thing around as we can't change it. It's a bit ludicrous that we're standing there right now with a shotgun right in the face. In a bar. It's clearly something they kind of oversighted a bit there, in my opinion. 68, 58. Especially with stagger on this as well. 1 for free, 47. And we can sell this one at the junk. 73.36. If that's got bleed, but I kind of need the bloody money. So you're there. Time to sell this one as well. Adrenaline booster, movement speed plus weapon attack speed plus 20% last 15 seconds. Sell that. Best items. Alright, let's sell.
You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice.
I hope you can't shoot people by accident in this way. You can take out your gun so easily all the time.
Coming right up.
Let's sell us some weapons. Just like real life, sell your stuff to a barmaid. Guns and such. Like real America. 85 bits, can't even buy much. Shit, man. Shit. Right, let's gee guys, I don't know. Need serious money. A little bit concerned. A little bit concerned. Yeah, not about that one. It's the dollar one. Let's focus on that one. I think we can do that one quickest, maybe. Oh gosh. Wow, look at this. That's cool. Hunger affects a whole bunch of things I don't want it to affect, doesn't it? Strength. Lie and intimidate I don't want to do anyway. Inspiration's down a bit. Alright, those are okay for now, conversation wise.
But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Handy. Conrad's got nothing to steal apart from that. Whoa, he really does deal with bodies. This doesn't count as a detected here. Examine. Letter from Phyllis. Ahmed. Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company is going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of spaces, choice property. Eugene. Hold up. Oh, it's fireworks. First one was banging the door. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. It's going to ruin us, so I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth, hair limbs passed down his family or something. We're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We'll sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price. Nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. Use the bits to pay his body price and nobody's the... Oh, sorry, I went back. No, did I go backwards? I think I did. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Phileas G. On sell man's teeth, you know. That's rank. That is rank. Maybe we can get these teeth. Need to steal that shit. Need the money. Doing it for science. Actually. You don't mind, sir? Ah, empty. Our sell price is pretty poor overall, I'd say, though. At the moment. I'm wishing I put more points into selling and stuff. Then again, we're always hungry, so it's always getting messed up. I'll buy some bloody food soon as well. Yeah.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit?
Yep.
I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Oops.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Whoa. Intimidate. Do your haircuts usually come with free lectures?
We don't believe in free anything here in Edgewater. We're a Spacer's Choice company. I'm Conrad, You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards.
And body parts as
you
well, it
will
seems.
also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Clean you out, more like. Pimp my remains for what, though?
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable.
Wow. Some queries for you, actually.
Go ahead.
He's pretty enthusiastic about this place, yeah.
Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
I bet.
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
Wow. What are the symptoms of this plague?
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
Wow, I didn't know that's how you spell phlegm. I'd have sworn that if I was trying to spell phlegm, I would have been probably spelling it like how it sounds, which is F-L-E-M. I didn't realize it was spelled like that, if that's how it's spelled. Educational as ever. Well, why don't you treat all your workers then? That sounds like kind of like flu as well, by the way, but still.
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
Wow. Whose idea was that?
Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours.
Well, you owe us money, sir.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
What? Just give us the money, fool.
I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement.
We have to work this
when
guy
I
over.
expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
You got a very loose definition of the word prosperity. Quite a drama, comrade. You should audition. Don't be so hard on yourself. I don't care, pay up. You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity. Let me think. Yeah, you should audition, sir.
Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Wow. Hang on, medical rights.
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
What about an IOU?
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do.
Lucky clippers.
Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Well, we did read notes about the gold teeth. Yeah, there we go.
You know about Eugene?
Yep.
How?
Sneaky. What should we say? Mind reader? Not from this. Yeah, might be subtle.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now.
Oh.
Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Sure, they were probably worth a few bits though. I don't know if he will miss them or not, I suppose. I can send the respect to that, but still, I don't know.
More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings.
I
can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body. and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills? Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
You sure then?
I'm sure that I have no other choice. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Oh, man. What happened with Eugene then?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality.
What?
I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
The town never had to pay a penalty. That's horrible, by the way.
It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If Eugene's death were filed as a suicide, we'd all pay the price for his crime. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect.
Wow.
I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Oh, lovely. Okay, thanks, sir. I think our stuff is going down when we're talking because the water's down as well now. Lord Jesus, this is getting a bit too much, you know, guys. That water's going to affect my skills. Food doesn't affect as much. Oh, gee. I think they got to patch this system. It's a bit heavy in my opinion. But it might just be the start, I don't know. Frozen dinner. Last 2 minutes. I mean to do that. Oh, I forgot to read the description. Oh, water. This is crazy, it's not a tap or something.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthy.
Martin Abernathy, he's the one that's meant to be weird. Oh, he's got water, man. Where'd it go? His back is turned. I hope it doesn't count as seeing us. Need that water. Alright, this stealing system has been good to us so far. It's helping a little. Gee. Otherwise we'd be in some serious, serious trouble. I wonder. There's no thieving like that way. Thing is, I haven't got no save, so I could be taking a risk doing this. I don't want to chance it yet. I want to test that out. I haven't got a save yet. I don't want to push it too far.
Oh, sweet merciful law! A marauder's in my
No,
domicile.
calm down, calm down, calm down. Handguns, wave your gun, hand over all your bits. Wow.
There a reason you're running around outfitted
down,
like
sir.
one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me?
Kinda.
Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow.
Oh, not
Right nearly
Thompson.
tomorrow.
No,
because
Silas.
I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Take it easy, man. Take it easy. You must get you so nervous, though.
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
You mentioned something about plague.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange
So this
when
is
you're
basically.
sick.
Is this
Wait,
plague?
no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
I'm wondering if this plague is just literally flu. You got the plague, get away from me, you leper. Why not? Put a sign on your door or something, at least cover your mouth. Why not though?
She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't you? Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
How can we help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway.
I gotta steal it.
I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
That's a bit dodgy. Whoa.
I'll do what I can.
Can't you just buy it, man?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health.
Of course.
Company policy.
That's true. They won't treat you because you're already sick. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, that one. In other words.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
Yeah. And there's guards, I suppose.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place.
Ah, marauders,
on the other hand.
Okay, that's fine then.
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Alright, cool.
So you'll do it then?
Yep, definitely. We'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Come on, stop it, you. Maybe I should know about this community center.
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
You're taking a risk.
I know that. But I got nobody else to turn to.
Fair enough.
Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Yeah, the vicar's a interesting character, I suppose. Could go either way with him. Alright, so you got to pay up though, sir.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
What about your plague thing?
Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
Okay, cool. Alright, we have to do more testing soon with the whole theft thing. I've got to see how far it reaches, safety-wise, but I can't take the risk of being nabbed at this point because we have not set. Why doesn't none of the taps work? We've not saved since. Apart from whatever autosave we've had. Actually, I don't even know. Actually, if I do load game, it is now. That's not right. Oh, wait there. What's time is? Time is now 1:05 AM. When's the last autosave? It doesn't say the time, does it? It says the date. That's a bit goofy. Alright, so I don't even know when the last save was. God knows when it last saved. Still tired. We're
You're making a
stealing
mistake
stuff.
working for Abernathy.
Really? You got any?
Something you need?
Unless you mention your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Ah. How's that possible?
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception.
What? Into her office?
So when I was born, I got sent here.
What the hell? Is that a normal thing here?
Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract.
Wow.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
That's messed up. It's something that earlier you wanted to ask. I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about
apparently.
the mission being too clean?
It's supposed to be clean. It's a church, yeah. No?
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Makes you feel uncomfortable, I guess, right? And the mechanic. He's fixing. Why don't you talk to him? Mechanic. Yeah.
Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
You sell yourself too short, ma'am. And buy yours if I was a drinker.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
That's alright. I could drink now and again. I'm going to guess you're not a drinker yourself. I don't make a habit of imbibing. Imbibing? That must be pronunciation, Phil. Guessing you're not a drinker?
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then...
I'm not sure a drinker
well,
anyway.
never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry.
If you want to talk about it, I'm happy to listen. Everyone needs to cut loose now and then. You want to talk about it? I'm here for you.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
Okay. We'll get you out of your shop, Hav. Once we figure out the water situation, so that we're not going to get any from taps.
Almost lost a finger in the
Goodbye, Oliver.
cannery today.
Don't let the boss catch you saying that.
I want to speak to this one real quickly. Oh, we got our stats.
Been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
What is that? I have a bypass stunt thingy. I don't want to hack terminals in front of this lady, but let's see if it's open access. Bounty records. Open bounties. Yeah, we read about these already. Oh no, this is different. Spaces, time, yeah, that bit's the same. Some of you may remember Gil Attrim from his days in the cannery. Please be advised that Space's Choice no longer recognizes Mr. Antrim as a member of its valued family. Space's Choice advises its workers in good standing to remain in good standing by disabusing themselves of any sympathy, allegiance, or memory toward Mr. Antrim. Generous bounty payment on delivery, and so on and so forth. Very Doc Maybell. Shooting's father, we read that already as well. 3 counts of Lancy, 2 counts, two for each parcel of stolen Adrena time. 1 for depriving the outpost of its official physician. Generous bounty again. And Cotton, effective immediately. Vicar Cotton sinners are considered defunct and obsolete. Space's Choice advises purging them from your memory with the help of Zero G Brewing. Oh, that's good for you. What else? You even got the advertising there. Generous bounty again. Is there anything else in there? No. Oh, wait there. Oops. Just closed bounties. No closed bounties, yeah. Maybe we can help with that. God knows we need money. We'll get seen if we steal from there. And so we can open this freely. Doesn't seem to mind. I won't sleep here, and we don't get anything for sleeping on the anything that's not the ship. Alright, let's see. What is that? Steel Spaces Core.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
What? We don't have to purchase these, do we? If you need help with your murder problem, I'm for hire. Got some questions for you if you don't mind for this.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Ah, okay. That gets paid to my first question then. Does the name Phyllis Wells mean anything to you, ma'am?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
Nope. Looks like there's a bounty on his head. I don't want to do that. I don't want to say any of that stuff. Never mind.
Something
I'll do
to
that
report?
from science testing on that. I'm not doing it while I haven't saved. I don't want to get done.
As a Spacer's Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders.
That's what we're
Cross
here
them
for.
off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Ah, fingers, okay. It's like Darkman, just collecting fingers. Okay, cool. So there's a couple of jobs.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Just the
Best
way
kind
it
of
goes, I
food.
suppose.
We've been eating the tuna ourselves, actually. We'll get moving before we get banged again. I'm pretty sure we haven't been everywhere yet, but again, guys, we have to manage the time a bit
Where
here.
the magic happens?
Oh, this is free.
Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it, okay.
Oh, is this your place? Sorry, Pav. It said it was okay to take though, Pav. It didn't say we were stealing, so you know, this is your place, huh? It's where it all happens. Where the magic happens. Okay, I'm glad you're not upset about me borrowing your stuff, because we're gonna need it where we're going. Oh, we got water as well. Workbench discovered as well. God knows we need that. Workbench not so much. What else do we have there? I think I kind of interrupted the dialogue a bit there as well. It's where she's at home. Kind of like us with a computer. Maintenance division logs. Welcome Pav. Currently free. Open trouble tickets. Second option, proceed. Trouble ticket 65565. AG loader serial failure on stop 0023745. Open priority medium. Turn the engine, try it again, Kick the loader, curse the injured toes. I have to enter a minimum of 8 steps, try it again. It makes a rattling noise. Maintenance notes. Damn it, Clancy. I just got you back on your feet 2 weeks ago. Not that you got feet, but you know what I mean. Oh wow. Sounds like his data's off access again. We'll clean it out and reset. Clancy's guts got caught and pulled out. Likely on account of somebody trying to restart him over and over again. Need to rewind all the coiling number 4. Case data's working, but there's something else off. Have to wait until it's quiet and spin him up for a listen. This one's priority. Failure of main cannery production line at heat processing. I wonder if this was what she was talking about with Thompson. Start a production line according to schedule S46701A. Observe processing of cans. Follow first batch to heat processing stage. 1 or more loud popping noises. Smoke, smell of burned cells, you know. Overheat klaxon on point 6. Flames jet from exhaust pipes in number 8. Automatic shutdown. Maintenance notes. Likely as not, Bess got indigestion from being made to eat something she ain't made to. Again, heading over now. And this one. This issue has been open for 0 days. Summary, damned mechanicals. So open is priority is low. Priority automatically resets to low by executive level admin. Rule applied by Thompson R. Reason, trouble ticket filled by Miller L. Steps look northwise. I said look northwise. Blasted useless translator. Near scrap pile. Could be northeast from town, I guess. Observe mechanical. 6 clanking about, all menacing like. 7 see it. 8 is right there. No maintenance notes. No notes on this ticket yet. Okay. Interesting. I thought those would be quests for us. What else we got here? And I'm hungry again. Already. That's gonna cost us 2 picks. Why it should cost us picks in the first place, I don't know. We're friends now. We did see some verticality in this game. Let me see if we speak to her. She might let us get in there without spending any mag picks. Food, good stuff. This is handy. This is handy.
If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something.
Oh, thanks, Beth. Appreciate that. Apple juice should count as a thirst reduction. Alright, so we've got some liquid here. Apple juice should definitely be thirst reducing. This is all yours, Beth. It's a decent place she's got here. She's got quite a few bits.
My dad's... It's an office. Just my office.
Oh, is your dad okay? I hope her dad's alright. I meant to say Pav, and I'm calling her Pav. She doesn't mind. Let's say 5 out of 0. Hold. Picks 1. What? Open last search. Welcome, Holly. Call him Robert. Father's name is Robert. Control F7 enter to compose a new entry. Open last search. Last search. Indumati. Searching. 2 records found. First entry. Indumati left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform. Asked if I'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me. As I look up and think of you. Transcript note from Indumati. Is that her mum? Robert, they wouldn't let me keep her, but I know they will raise her with love. Perhaps more than I would make time for. I feel like there's a heater on here. I'm bloody sweltering. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to use the pause. Open the window wide. Alright. An open window and 2 fans later. We're back. Feels good. Oh, I love this pause feature. I'm going to have to drop some money to OBS again. Definitely. Bless him. Making all this possible. Drop them some money if you have any money as well. The OBS studio people. They're good people. And here we go. You would make time for your... Wait, where am I? Perhaps more than I would make time for. You are patient and present in a way that I am not. The company says she has no name until you give her one. Her name is Parvati. Tell her... They tell me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. What the hell? She's actually born on July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. It was the only time she stopped crying. Indumati, wow, this is crazy, man. Enter route. Young Space's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. This might be a big one. Or open last entry. Maybe not. I sat up last night reading through the Young Space's Guide. Almost started reading it out loud. From habit. It's been 10 years, but I still have parts of it memorized. Reckon I'll take the next volume into work at the cannery. There's an unused office where I've been taking my lunches. May as well read the whole thing again. I bet I don't have much reading material in this place. Alright, so what's this about here? It says 5-0. Hold. Pick 1 second. Is it going to cost me? How much of those do I have? How much picks do I have at the moment? 5. I think it's going to cost... Oh, it says 2 now. Oh, it's because of hunger and all this stuff. And water, that's why. I just saw it. I just clocked that. I just clocked that. Let's speak with her. Maybe she'll get us in for free, but we need to still deal with the hunger in the first, I guess. This is heavy. I think they're possibly going to need to patch this system at the moment. It's a bit too much. I reckon. A bit too quick. Let's see if this apple juice does the job. Body attributes +1 though. Maybe I shouldn't use it yet actually. Personality, yeah, dexterity -1, perception -charm. No, that's gonna get sold. And that's junk. 0D to junk. As wants to junk as well. Alright. Now it costs 1 to pick. It's passing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in those activities without consequences.
Easy.
You don't mind? She doesn't mind, she's cool. She's cool. Where was that other one? I was meant to talk to her first actually, that's what I forgot. She don't mind her. We need stuff.
Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here.
Oh yeah. I wonder if this bypass shunt something to do anything to do with hacking. Flowers are nice though.
If you need to go, I'll wait outside.
It's a shame we can't. That interaction is not available. There's none of that taps interaction and stuff like you have in the Fallout and that.
I don't like coming out here. People on the street stare.
Yeah, overlooked, I guess. Hit cartridge 8. It's our electronic currency generated by room-sized Earth Directorate mint frames back on Earth. They consist of non-duplicatable codes and ciphers and can be transferred from one cartridge to another, so it's basically crypto. Almost physical crypto. Look from the fridge already, didn't we? Yeah. Alright. What was that? One was left locked. Where was it again? Here. Alright. Okay.
Where are we headed?
Oh, okay. Covered still. Alright. Where are we heading indeed? Indeedy. Indeedio. Let's continue looking around real quick. I have to take a recce around again. I'm sure I've missed things. I'm worried about this food and stuff still.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got it.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You kidding me? Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Plague? Ah, shit. I had some of his salt tuna.
Oops.
You moron.
Well. Guess we should sell some of this ill-gotten gains. Let me just check again. I don't know if the time is moving in the menu as well. I'm not sure, but yeah. Toss blocker. 13 and 47. What's this one then? Is this something Parvati could use? Oh. Did Par use this? 113. 120. How much would this sell for? 5.1. 25 of 140 carry. Our carry increased with something. I don't know if that's Pav's influence. Or Par. I keep calling it Pav now. Parvata. Parv is what we're meant to call it. It's going to be hard to remember. We've been in here, haven't we? We have not been there. In here. There's some stuff to steal. That door closed, lady. Oh, it's gonna cost us 2 to pick that. But do it while we're not stat shit on. Keep thinking I'm hearing things opening. You really do need this stealing system to be as generous as it is at the moment, because this survival mode is not a joke at the moment, especially when it comes to liquids. Jeez. Alright, do it. Jeweled ring. I don't know if that's a quest item. Got a lot of money there, didn't we, just now? It's at 300. I'm not mistaken. Where's our bits count? Oh, 420, that was 300 I think, or something. Wow, that was a nice amount of money. This is a good room. I should buy us a bit of leeway. Whew, let's sell the junk. That's a good sound. 178 total bits. Total crypto. Guess I don't know what we're going to sell yet because we haven't looked at what we got. It's, you know what? Let me see. Lab. That's not really any good, so we're going to sell that. 9 is the same as we got. How's Parv looking for our armor? 7. This is a 9. It's Maruda though, isn't it? Maruda armor. Armor type light. X skills plus 5 as well. Stained overalls tell you Avatar works hard, but the goggles tell you she values safety. It's weight of 1, cell value 12, condition 100%. This is higher value and everything. It's heavier though. Advanced defense helmet. Whoever said the best advanced defense was a good advanced offense was probably wearing this helmet. We're gonna be wearing that shit, that's for sure. Level 2, medium. Have to get them all ordered up for now. I'll keep them protected because when they die in this, they die in, you have to load up with the supernova difficulty. As you all know by now. Weight's 1. This one's weight is 1 as well. Condition 100%. Nice. It feels good to be able to play an RPG game where you can see the items on the characters as well. Feels good. Add that to junk, I guess. We'll start breaking down some parts soon. We've got some money now, maybe I'll break it down instead. 3. Keep that one for now. We'll break this one down as well. Any more funky alcohol? Guess not. I don't know if this is like if you have to initiate this in some way or what. Yeah. Bunch of quest items. Benefit's gravesite. Oh yeah, we've got to turn that in, I think. Martin Benefit's gravesite fees, paperwork and clothes to be delivered to Silas. Promissory note from Comrade Sedix, gravesite fees, paperwork and clothes to be delivered to Silas. Collection. Yeah, let's make it hard to flip these around. As I'm trying my best. As you can see, I'm struggling with the directional. It's like it's reversed and flipped and all sorts. Alright. Tastes like enlightenment. This might look nice in one of the crew's rooms. On the unreliable. Ah. Interesting. I wonder if this will be pet. Parv's item, maybe. She seems to be spiritually inclined. Which I'm inclined myself. Not religion, but spirit-wise, why not? I understand all things. I'll be Christ-like every now and then. Okay, that's... yeah. It's got stains in it and everything. It's not been looked after very well. How much is this selling for? 7.5? I think we're just going to break this down actually now. I need to repair things, remember, so we can't forget. We cannot forget. A lot of things to remember. Food, repairs, well-being. Alright. Indeed. Indeed. The only choice. Lost and found logs. Found one left hand, severed at the wrist, some bone damage. People, this is our second unscheduled amputation in as many months. Please exercise caution and safety around machinery. Maintenance fees will be deducted from your pay. Wow. I think we heard about someone getting their arm stitched back on or something. Or their hand stitched back on. It was the guy in the bar, wasn't it? The drunk one. Oh yes. Get some money going. These don't sell for much, to be fair though. They really don't. But free money is free money. I think these are the toilets and bathrooms. Or toilets, I should say. I believe we can't drink from sinks. It's obviously, I think it's purposeful. For challenge reasons. Because I suppose in Fallout, once you can drink stuff from taps and it, the water becomes less of a problem. Alright. Hello. I don't even know if I can class that as theft considering where it was. Like finders keepers, that one. Wow. This place is big. This game's gonna take a while. Definitely gonna get the money's worth. An explosive because it's red. Looks like it explodes. I think that's gonna suck in this game is with the making tough decisions thing, because obviously you only can save on the ship. So I might have to Hail Mary a lot of decisions. Hopefully they make the decisions pretty clear as much as they can be. Power up regulator, we're not messed with any of that yet. Query, geothermal facility. Help yourself to a refreshing tin of Spacer's chow while you wait. Spacer's choice property. Power source, Spacer's choice, electrical transformer, transport status responsive, power regulator responsive. Query. Emerald Vale region is powered by Spacer's choice geothermal facility. Spacer's choice is proud to bring the colonists of Halcyon moderately innovative technology at a reasonable price. Spacer's choice, the best you can afford. Disengage power regulator. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's what we do when we do. Not before. Otherwise the whole town will hate us. Even Parv will turn on us. They'll try and kill us and stuff. Alright. That's what this place is about. Why is there not much security here? In that there's none. Looks a little bit dangerous, doesn't it? Doesn't look like it's, you know, in great working order. Alright. And we have been here. Indeed. A little bit of lag, nothing major. Where is this?
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
Ooh. Scared. Not scared, boys. Some serious mushrooms. Hello. Silver tongue kit. Onward. This kit applies inspirational slogans in easy to read locations. Increase in dialogue and leadership skills. Leadership skills plus 10. Wow. Silver tongue dialogue skills plus 5. That's a good one. Wow, we better look around a bit more, huh? I was only put off by the fact that it was running out of water and food every second. It's finally calmed itself down, it seems now. It was coming up every second before. What did we drink? Wasn't it just water? Seems to be working a lot better all of a sudden. Sleep we don't have to worry about as much, obviously, apart from the whole death thing. It's just going to be our temperament, but the temperament only affects combat, really. It seems. Doesn't affect conversation, so that's the main thing. Hello. Yeah, bloody low. You like secrets. Pretty necklace. If you're into that sort of thing, this necklace makes a strong fashion statement. Look at my neck, there's something on it. A pretty something. Look at it! I like it. I like it. I like hidden stuff. I like secret things. And searching for secret things and finding secret things and being rewarded for looking around. Go on then. Level up! Adriana, armor parts and mech to power. Only thing is we only got one pick left now. Skill points available. That's a cool effect. Nice. Oh man, there's this stuff everywhere. Hope you guys been looking around when you've been playing. Integer star. You watch me, you know that's how we do in this community. Obviously we excommunicated. Excommunicated, so to speak. There's more stuff. Is this a freebie? Free ammo. I don't see you guys looking around. I'll denounce you and disown you. I want to see none of you guys rushing these kind of sexy games ever. And then claiming to be one of my own. You don't rush these games. You take your time. Pull down your zipper, play in your pants, and chill. You claim to be one of my kin anyway. At 2 hours and 30. I didn't realise. I went quick. Ooh, more necklaces. I have to figure out if these necklaces are the sell items. Or if they do anything for us. They seem to notice when we're wearing marauder clothes, for instance, so I don't know if it comes into play. It beautifies us or what. Makes us richer in TM or whatever. Maybe. Never know.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl.
Oh, he knows. Oh, not free. I suppose we'll get done for breaking into that anyway. I don't want to do any business just yet. We picked up a bunch of stuff. I need to check it out first. I went down here already, we? Can't remember. Nope, we ain't been here. Wow. Find some stuff. Here's a residence. Mods. There's a note here. Damaged letter, Anna. Your mother passed away from plague. She wasn't chosen to receive medical treatment and failed to recover on her own. I found a site near the ocean to bury her. I know it's company policy to have her buried in the graveyard, but I just can't afford the fees. I'm heading out after dark to put her to rest. Say my final goodbyes and all. I know it's dangerous to go out alone at night, but I have to chance it. And if you're reading this, I want you to know that your mother was a good person. Don't blame her for what happened. She worked as hard as she could. It just wasn't hard enough in the end. Love, Dad. Oh man, that's messed up. Why'd they end up dead? Like all of them. This is in the walls. Maybe they was brought back, but why did we just dumped here? This is odd. Pasta. This is really weird for them to be dumped here. Like bums. It's like they've been hidden like a dirty secret. Maybe they've been rejected, I don't know. What's that? Wow. That's naughty. That's naughty. Hiding stuff from me. Look at this guys, look. Hardly stealing. There's stuff everywhere in this game, I love it. I love it. And I love that the water and everything's not dropping out so quick all of a sudden. I felt like I was eating every damn second. It's starting to piss me off a little bit. I don't know why it stabilized more all of a sudden. I'll watch that sleep meter. I don't remember as well, if we die or anything, we lose all this progress. Or at least until what was ever the last autosave.
They start asking you for some medicine, come tell me. I'll set them straight.
I bet you will. Have we been all around yet? That would be a no. Finding some good shit, man. There's some good scavenging going on here. Katina specials. Hot meals, cold meals, live music when available. Day old sold tuna, 2 bits off. Day old, you know. Never be having that day old fish, guys. Otherwise you might be sick and you're not able to work. And you won't be able to pay for your sickness. Which is bad. Bad juju. Light ammo, can't take it. You will see us. Not urgent either. Looking for more scavenging items. Okay.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Indeed.
Nothing I can do about that.
Let's get some comfy beds. These guys won't be going in there though, we'll bring back their finger, aren't we? So that means they're gonna get murdered. Got some ideas about what we want to put more points in at the moment. That mod would be really handy as well, so that we could put points in other places rather than our speech and stuff necessarily. Get a lot picking up a bit maybe, and perception and such maybe. Hello. Not hide from us. You're bound to miss things in this game, but you know, it's always about the 70% rule. Or 90% if you're really lucky. Which is we'll find most things.
Been eating nothing
because
but
we are
salt
playing
tuna
blind.
for a year.
I know how you feel.
That's the beauty of the blind playthrough. Means when you find stuff, it feels good. Trying to remember which part is where we've been now. I think we've been all around. Methinks we've been all around, guys. Yeah. I think that's about it. I've been to all the buildings then, as well. That was that's Half's house. It's someplace. Yeah, I think we've been all around now. Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark, the team to lead Halcyon to an even better tomorrow. Oh, we've seen that on the machines. Dissenters in our midst. The enemy seeks to destroy our way of life. Look at that picture. Gee. Philosophist? Defeat our foes. Help the chairman and Minister Clark. Some nice propaganda posters going on there. And this is where we ran around in already. What's this? Locked. Yeah. This was the main building, the boss man. Yep, we've been around there for the most part, if not all of it. Up through here already, did we? I know. Same building. Yeah, I think that's about our lot. So it's just all that's left to do is look at the items we've got here and see what we want to do. I've just got skill points to spend. I don't want to do that while I'm getting reprimanded though, because of sleep deprivation. Oh, these are thrown straight into junk, so there won't be no wear in it then. Painting necklace, if you're into that sort of thing, same description. Looks like a globe, almost. This one looks like some more craftsmanship in it. Flywheel, a small metal device used to store rotational even energy. Fun science fact, if you have ever wondered why it's hard to push over a functioning automechanical, but it's easy to tip over a non-functional or functioning one, this little device is the reason. Okay, now we know. Okay. Light machine gun. Ooh. Okay. We can't lock items, can we? Seems. Oh. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that. Alright, got some good weapons there. I think new there. So some water and some juice and stuff, so that's a bit better. Got some mods. I think we're gonna go check out the mod place actually. We'll do it at this ship probably. We've got quite a few mods now. I'd love that silver tongue one in. Alright, it says logs. Skill points do it the thingy. Alright, let's go, Pav. And check out the check out the ship here. Once we turn in this stuff to Silas. It's the right way. The hell is this? Oh, we're still collecting a fee actually as well. Ah, this isn't even... Where the hell is this? I kind of must have read the door wrong. Other necklace. There's a whole other area to explore. Oh shit. This is pretty crazy. Well, let's pick up that second thing now. What was that? We have 2... to source 0G Siggy's. These are all not counted as theft at the moment, so that's all good. Freebies. Lost property or property no longer wanted. Just thinking 10 points, 20, usually 27, is it that? I'm picking. I'm thinking we need to be at 40 to be the next level, wouldn't it? Don't get no perk points, we need the next stage for that first. Let me turn off this secondary or primary fan here. Eric's neutral still. I can't think about this properly yet. Where is this place anyway? I don't know how I'd mark this. Where's this area called? What did it say to go to here? I don't know. I don't want to break into it yet. Costs 2. Screw it. My pistol, mag picker back as well. Alright. The times. Let's check around. This is, I didn't see what the description was of the section of the place here. It seems to be like the other side. It almost looks like a, what's this, looks like a road around it. Look at that, it's getting like bloody molten lava over there, like volcanoes over there. Jeez. Whoa. That doesn't look too like something I want to mess with just yet. A little spaceship. This model made of metal and wood and a generous amount of pungent resin is perfect for a collector or just a child who dreams of adventures among the stars. Imagination not included. Probably for the unreliable, I should say. Oh, we're down on food and water now. Almost looks like a secret door almost. Look at the sky. The sky is there. Pretty damn pretty game. This game is mildly impressive. friendly. Damaged mechanical machine junkyard discovered. I have to say, I did think it would be a good idea for Microsoft to purchase.
Searching for repair
Obsidian.
bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Hang on a second, I'm not sure.
Take your time. You need help, just give a yell. Metaphorical yell. If you yell for reals, you're liable to spook them.
Oh, okay. Is he damaged the course?
Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed.
This is a junkyard, not a repair bay.
Navigation systems have determined this location as Spacer's Choice, designated mechanical repair bay. Attempting to misdirect or confuse a Spacer's Choice mechanical is a punishable offense. Please report yourself to your supervisor.
Yeah, he's confused. I don't know if we should fix him yet. Go on then.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Oh, hey, don't you owe me something for the repairs? Why has he got that name?
On account of I fixed him.
Oh.
And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet.
Oh.
It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard.
Oh yeah, I love that one. I think it was on Netflix last week. Is it an Etherwave serial or something? What? Oh, is that?
Hebs Shirley. I make a point to watch every Tuesday night.
Ah.
Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
Did we get anything for that?
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
Okay. Huh? Did we get XP for that? We must have got XP for that. Oh, his noises scare me sometimes. This junkyard is a trove of goodness. As you can see. I got all this free stuff. Wasn't dinner, look at that. All in one. Fried chicken, mashed spectrum potatoes, and spiced mock apples. That sounds kind of nice. In a space kind of way. I'd hit that. I'll try it at least anyway. Sounds like it's got all the nutritional groups that you need. Free stuff I like. I guess there's no reason not to eat and drink right now. How are we doing for sleep? Because we don't want to die. We're almost dead. We better come back here, I'd say. Let me try this apple juice thing. Try one of these. And we'll have some some of this tartar sauce, I think. Mix up the meals a bit. There we go. Boom diggly boomba. We good. Got like a decent amount of stuff on us now at last. I'm not feeling too wary about our stockpiles of food and survival. Oh no, I don't want to get stuck. I got stuck in this game already, I'll be careful. If we get stuck in that, it'd be pretty disastrous. Ooh, look at all this stuff, man. It's pretty sweet. Don't get stuck, Pav. Also, I like Pav, she's cool. Combat drones busted up. She's a cool first companion. She might be a keeper if we can keep her. I'd say.
Okay, gone quiet.
There's another game where it was the first companion was a really good one, and I kept throughout. I don't remember if I finished that game or not though. I'm glad they don't seem to have a system whereby you have to kind of force spending time with this particular companion just so you can get the things unlocked and what have you. I don't know. I didn't like that in there was a lot of tedious aspects about Fallout 4 in that one. Some of the things that it done was quite tedious. Like trying to force you to like kind of use people you don't want to use, and then having that whole system whereby, you know, some characters don't like you stealing and all this shit, and you'd have to go back to the base, swap the character around. Someone that does like stealing, you have to figure that out, by the way, who likes stealing and who doesn't. You can't just lock smack a human being. You have to figure it out by trial and error. And then fast travel and fast travel back, and and this character doesn't like this, but this character likes that. Oh, this isn't a... I got it, alright. Enemies have weak points and extra damage when hit. On humans, shots to the head are extra harmful, but weak spots can be found in different places on the exotic animals and something else. Oh. I want to get stuck up, and be careful. We can open this. We can open that. I don't know if I want to yet though. These things look so friendly, but you know, survival of the fittest. This will be catching junkyards. I hope we don't run into any serious trouble here. It looks kind of like outside. What is this place here though? What is this? Is this outside proper now? I don't want to deviate too far at the moment. This game is wild. What are those? This is wild, man. I'm getting totally lost here. Gee. This is an RPG to sink your teeth into, guys, if you like exploration and stuff. Yeah. I feel like at the moment, and I haven't played all of Fallout New Vegas, so I still need to play that one, by the way. I played some of it though, but I can see the difference, obviously, clearly between that and some of the other Fallouts in it. But I have to say, at the moment, I played about a good 50% of Fallout 4 across all of its features and that. I have to say this at the moment is more what I was hoping Fallout 4 would be, I'd say. At the moment. Not even so much the space aspect or what have you, which we haven't really touched fully yet at all. But just in terms of like, it's a role-playing game. It doesn't have any tedious things yet. Even with the survival aspect, which is we're managing at the moment through theft and other things. Again, everything I'm saying at the moment is for at the moment. It could turn out really horrible. Something could show up that's really horrible in the game. Something could end up being super tedious. So it's very possible. But at the moment, I am thoroughly enjoying this this game, and it's pretty freaking awesome so far. And Supernova's a pretty cool difficulty at the moment. Definitely giving purpose to the items and such. I feel like there's so much to do and explore at the moment. It's crazy. But what's great about it is it's not going to be the situation where with Fallout 4 and is where, you know, you got this situation where you got to constantly nanny things and repeat yourself. And you know, it's really cool. It's someone complaining or well, yeah, complaining, I suppose, saying that they didn't like the fact they had to make a choice in the game. Apparently that's like a faction choice to piss one off and love another or whatever, but you know, that's RPGs, isn't it? Oftentimes you've got to piss some faction off. But so far, everything I'm saying is a so far, obviously. And now it's going to be 10 years from now. At the moment, this game's wicked. And it's going to take a while, but in a good way. I've got a lot of time for this game at the moment. Edgeway landing pad discovered. Okay, that's what I could label this place as then. This guy owes money. Ludwig. Oh,
Thank the law.
Old.
I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses.
What?
You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
You seem a bit confused, sir.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk.
Wow.
All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Probably in some room stealing someone's shit. I mean, got some questions for you.
Go on.
What exactly you do here, man?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially, unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
I wonder. If you're paying, and plus we could use experience either or.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. So tuna cans mostly,
the stuff
some
we
spacer's
stole, you
chaw,
mean?
few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Persuade. Proper armies pay enlistment fees, it's true.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
What should they give us? What do you give us? 75. That's nice. What do you need done, though? I should probably check that
They have
first.
sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town.
Not the robot we just fixed. Yeah, we've already taken care of that.
You did? Well, color me impressed,
Die,
soldier.
robot.
Wish I had a dozen recruits with your gumption. You're a passing fair soldier, I will
Oh, good
confess.
XP.
But you are one, and the enemy is legion.
Maybe this guy might be a
What
little bit
you
loopy, I don't know.
need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden
Cantina.
all these years.
I'll let you know if I hit a weapon in the lavatory. In the shitter.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical
cleaner
has
finds it.
need to enter.
Mechanicals won't enter it, yeah. Okay, well.
On the
let you
double,
know.
soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
But also, sir, you are late on your gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Alright. You sure then he's asking for a little extra? No, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't doing the lying thing. I like to play altruistic. Like real life. If I couldn't do it real life wise for the most part, I ain't doing it type of thing. That's how I play. Alright, man. Oh, man. We've got so much to explore, guys. Look at this, man. This is wild. This is wild. There's a whole bunch of stuff hiding out there for us to take. We need to get to sleep though and stuff. Oh man. Oh man, this is gonna eat up a lot of my time. It's gonna happen. I can feel it.
That was quick.
That cost us anything? I think it said 0. Or was it 1? If I'm mistaken. We had 3, right? Yeah, it didn't cost us anything, that one. I think they said that if it was 1, it was free, didn't they? In the skill tree thingy. Yeah, there's so much. Alright, you know what? There's so much going on there. Alright, let's hope we can get back to him from this way. Actually, we're gonna look around properly. At some point, obviously, yeah. Come back and look around. You know, have to mix it with on cam, off cam to keep it non-tedious. If I guess some of it shouldn't be. This is all fun for me. You guys should be enjoying this madness. This is wild, man. It's the Outer Wilds, much as the Outer Worlds. I've gone in here already. Cemetery discovered. I thought we'd been in the cemetery already. What's this? Examine. Early retirement. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arches of Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Mr. Clark's gift to you. Registration for the early retirement process is by lottery. Winners enjoy on all expense paid trip to their new life in Byzantium, the Jewel of Halcyon. We need to go to this place. See if it's true what they speak of. Again, leaving the place unattended. Make sure there's no cameras in here. Looks like we're clear. Spades. I wonder if that can be used for anything. Like a shovel in one there. Spades and shovels. Interesting. I must do some weight though on those. That's gonna cost us 3 picks. Jeez. 3 picks, guys. 3 freaking picks. It should be his office. I wonder if he'll give us a discount or some kind of like access to this if we speak to him first rather than spending all my mag picks. I'm trying to remember. I ain't written any notes just yet fully. And I kind of keep it semi-moving right retrospectively. Let's turn this in first, see what's going on. Let's not get killed and make it back to the ship
Hey,
soon.
Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this fella.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
You talking about her father then? Did her father die?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here.
Oh, I knew
Silas watches over him when
it.
when I can't leave the house.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do
I
for
wonder if
you?
we can find her mother. That'd be cool. Maybe. Who's Eugene again? Oh, the guy that was the thief, yeah. I think that was a thief dude, I'm not sure. Let's do the questions first. See if there's anything new. Anybody news about Hope?
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great
Rumor.
big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again.
Yep.
Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. Is there a reason you asking?
So everyone's forgotten about us. Everyone's forgotten about Dre.
Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
So they were expecting us.
Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble.
Alright, calm down. What's the trouble, though?
Trouble's in the asking. Or don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading
Oh,
hoaxes
of course,
and the like. Frankly, neither do I.
The money and all that. Well, let's change the subject then.
Something I can do for you?
Okay, let's just one about Eugene.
Yeah? What about him?
You first.
Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about?
Let me just do the thing first, because we're going to have to deal with that anyway.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients.
Indeed. Alright, about them fees.
You run into any trouble?
Nah, not really. It's all done, man. It's all here.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
60 XP, that's it. Persuade. I went out my way for you, man. We did actually. Basis choice reputation increased, by the way.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Oh wow, that's it. Bit more tangible now. 300 cartridges.
Suppose you've earned it.
Here we go.
One good turn deserves another.
I want to tell him about this illness. I think I meant to do him a solid, so I won't tell him that. Take care. And 150 extra. Nice. I think if we start, reputation with faction has changed. If enemies are hostile, but your reputation isn't kill on sight. Even if we, wait there. Let me check this thing here, not the journal. Codex. We read that. That's cool. Would it be under skills and reputation, probably? Your reputation with faction has changed. If enemies are hostile but your reputation isn't kill on sight, leaving for a few days will calm things down. People of Halcyon have short memories. That's convenient. And necessary, I'd say. Alright, now we're good. Still got them points to spend momentarily. Just wondering if we could have digged anything up with the spades and stuff that we stole. It looks not to be the case. 6,000 something bits salmon cannon. Yeah, we saw that one already. Where's her father's one then? Going to steal that. Alright, we'll get back to the ship now before we die from sleep deprivation. Is that the right marker? I don't think it is. Actually, we can fast travel, can't we? Be safe. To be safe. Is that right? Landing site? Yeah, I suppose it is. Fast travel, just in case. I got the infantry as junk and sell them a single command next to me. Yeah, that's true. Alright, Parvati, you ready? It's in your new quarters until, hopefully, we're out.
This is gonna take a lot.
It's still gonna take a lot of paperwork. Welcome to your new home. From home, hopefully. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? Alright. We ain't got no rooms actually yet, so until we get the power, I suppose you can't really do anything really. But, you know. Yeah, it's pretty cool, we like it.
Where are we headed? You mean why
earlier.
not allowed in the store anymore?
Oh, that, yeah, why not?
There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
Theft. theft. Oh, would you get thrown out or what? Still?
Not intentionally.
Tinkering.
I've always been good with my hands, right? So
yeah, see?
I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know.
Told you, tinkering.
So I did my thing. And next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road.
Yeah, chuckle.
It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G?
Probably something to behold. Exploded all over him. I get it. No, go on.
Exploded all over Mr. Thompson.
Oh, man.
One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages.
Oh, no.
Rose still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment.
I can imagine.
That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
Alright, cool. Good stories. Let's check something. It's the, let me see. Okay, so they do turn up to helmets still anyway, even if this is ticked when they're talking. Interesting. Just wondering. Oh, let me save my game just in case that something explodes. There's no reason not to. They don't count how many times you save or anything as far as I know. It's gonna save right away, man. I don't know. Just in case. Let's secure that progress. Install your first mod. First select the item you wish to upgrade and choose what type of mod you wish to install. Scope, armor plating, etc. Finally pick the mod to install and boom, you upgrade your item. Both weapons and armor can be modified. Mods can't be removed once they're used, so put them on your favorite gear. Jog weapons are built for the certain warrior who wants a custom and personalized weapon, just like everyone else. A button's missing again. That menu glitch. Well, shit. Well, we have got too many pistolas, that's for sure. We'll break 1 or 2 down. 64 DPS and 28. How much does it sell for? 0.63. Spade and spade. Don't need 2 of them. So it's not just a suit and a deck of cards anymore for the spade. And it's made for digging in dirt, but you can also swing into faces. This is true. This is very true. Oh shit, what did I just do? I didn't mean to do that. Oops. I don't think we need it anyway. I don't think it's that good, but damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Didn't actually mean to do that. I can't undo it, so I could load, but I don't think it's a big deal. I'll keep the shovel. You need a lock on this game as well. Lock things option. Pair 5. I got 23 weapon parts apparently. Let's break down more. Now, modify. I don't know if I should want to mess with that then now. Skills plus 5, silver tongue. This is going to be serious. Leadership plus 10, dialogue skills plus 5. Such a good mod. Such a good mod to lose it once you stick it in there though. I'm going to use this one for now. Tech skills plus 5 one. I don't know. Just to feel things out a bit. Yes, let's try that. Make power 2 range weapon mod. Magazine changes the weapon's damage to type plasma. Make power times 2. This modification superheats the bullets, which explode into plasma when fired. Wow. That's wild. I can see it puts like a little red thing on the side there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oops. That's the mod. There's a little red thing on the side when you go over. A little red button in the middle. You'll be able to see it. Make power 2. Let's see what else we got though. Same thing, make power 2. Increases damage, turns to plasma. That seems like the only mod we can use. And you can mod up your companions as well. This is wicked. This is wicked. What gun do you think? Maybe shotgun, possibly? Like machine gun is a heavy weapon. We're more better with one-handed stuff, generally speaking. I should put it in the pistola. Come on, man. Let's do it. Why is it red? It's making me freak out. Is that a good thing that it's red? Oh yeah, we can upgrade these stuff, can't we? 50 damage to 52. Tinker. I'm thinking the light pistol, it costs 50 bits. Quite a bit of bits all of a sudden. Oh, it still needs repairing though. Not sure it costs to upgrade a paths thing here. 50 bits as well. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. I think that means that's her stuff she's carrying right there. I believe so. Yeah, we do it. All of a sudden we got some money. I'm sure it costs a tinker this 50 as well. 50 bits. Upgrade hers as well. 20.2. I'm gonna wait till she has a better helmet, I think, before I upgrade her helmet. Was there anyone selling armor and stuff actually? I don't know. I'm not overspent. We might need to buy food and stuff still. Ended 51 bits. Kind of trying to make sure we are a bit ahead of the curve at least. It's going to double up each time in cost. It looks like. Just needs repairing this tiny bit of repair. It's just gonna cost 5. And this one's gonna cost 5 as well. Break that down actually. Alright. Nothing for that, have I? No. No more weapon mods. Okay. Alright. Guess we just need to sleep. Skill points thing though. Oh yeah, sleep first because everything's all messy. 6 hours should be sufficient, shouldn't it? I'm probably gonna die first now. Oh, pretty kind enough. It's a sleep thing out of the way. I need to get the food thing out of the way. I need to be stopping as well. I'm calling it apart very soon. And some of that apple juice, I think, again. The attributes +1, yeah. Maybe it was that the apple juice lasts longer, maybe? Pad stuff, I usually set that to sell. Do it on both of those. 0 G stuff goes to junk. I generally just sell anything that's negative effects. I don't want to rely on any of that stuff. Let's use it as collateral. Apart from maybe that needle thing. Looks like it might be useful at some point, maybe. Okay. Now I'm able to look at this more reasonably. Yeah. Let me see, lockpicking and stuff like that now. That lockpicking thing is costing a lot of stuff. How much is it gonna? 40S for small bits and containers. Sugary drink. Parvati. That name's hard to pronounce for me. 7, what? So she's up in those things. Those stats, I guess. Sugary drink. That might be why the apple's doing more stuff for us. The sugary drink bonus. That makes sense. But it's like I don't see any more reduction in mags here. This is more bits found. A quick preview. 60. That's gonna be a long ass way away. I don't know if I should. Let's get this up to 30. Leadership's on 20. Get determination up to 20. Inhaler heals you and your companions, but they get 30% of the healing effect. Get on 20 on that. And put the 2 in there. For what it's worth. That's pretty decent overall, maybe. No perks yet, as we already established. At least our reputation changed. Am I dreaming? Oh, positive 16%. Okay, cool. Alright. Codex again. Modifications. Alright. Oh, alright, good stuff, good stuff. May need a little bit more supplies, but you know. That's the main one. Read asks you to deliver a message to Adelaide. So that's the one, yeah. Side. Oh yeah, we've got to find out a secret weapon. Fingers. Cash. Medicine. Illustrated manual. This journal was last possessed by a book collector. Oh yeah, Max. That's completed. No botched so far. I suppose we should do that one next time around. Start. We've got things to be getting on with though. We're in good state. It's a good place to save. Parv hasn't anything new to say, is she?
Something you need?
Alright, cool. This is a good place to... Ah. Oh, Zero fix now. Light assault rifle. Nice. I had that in the notes, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I've got to tick that off now. And we still got to explore that other area. Oh gosh, got so much to do, guys. Alright, let's save here again. Right, exactly the same door. I always save it looking at Parvati here. Excellent companion. Alright, guys, so thank you for watching. It was a good bumper 3 hour, nearly 30 minutes. It's 2:39 AM. I was meant to potentially stream again, but I still had to fix a bunch of things and stuff. And I got the laptop working nice now for PC recording, so it's all good. Did I save? Because time is wasting away as I talk. So yeah, if you haven't already and you enjoyed yourself, don't forget to subscribe. And leave a like as well if you want to. Also, share with somebody if you choose to. It helps. Share on your Twitters and the Instas and whatever else, whatever things you use if you want to. Don't forget your alert notifications if you haven't already, whether you're following or otherwise. Alert notifications are important. And leave a comment in the below if you want. This game's awesome so far, guys. I'm really enjoying it. And it's working pretty decently at the 4K with the max settings. Looks nice. It's quite funny, the dialogue's on point. We need to sort out part of a better mask because that looks ridiculous. And I'm looking forward to seeing what else we can do and discover in this game. But that is a big part of it. I'm sure that most of you will be playing already, and if you're watching, you'll be watching along as opposed to having any of the discovery and awesome of this game spoiled for you. I highly recommend that you play and definitely get on the Xbox Pass. Use the trials if you've never used it before. It's free trials. It's always selling for £1 or $1 for the first month if you're new as well. And this is definitely at the moment worth the full price, much less $1. Don't know how that's going to change the industry or what. I hope it doesn't make things bad for the industry. It's certainly good for the consumer at the moment, but I hope it doesn't make things bad, because this seems like a steal sometimes. I've been playing these new games at like $1 or, well, in my case, £12. It's certainly given me access to a whole bunch of things I couldn't afford to buy all at the same time. Typically, I could buy maybe 1, maybe 2 maximum full-priced games in a month.
Hey, take your time.
And that's like £100 straight away. That's why I don't buy oftentimes a lot of the Nintendo stuff, because it's like always £50 straight. And they got a lot of exclusives that come out, right? So it's very expensive to do Nintendo stuff. And that market's very specific. It can be tricky. But this Xbox Pass is really a way in. But like I said, great for consumer. Not sure if it's great for business. Great for Microsoft, and probably great if you're owned by Microsoft. Not sure how great it is for the broadcaster either. But you know, whatever, man. I mean, that's where we get some armor that matches as well. We look kind of goofy, don't we? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in part 3. This is awesome so far, though, man. Loving it.